The voice of the voiceless, the second city saint, CM Punk is here.
The most polarizing superstar in the history of this industry. You either love him or you hate him, but either way, you are paying attention every time we see CM Punk.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk!
You know, a lot of people have been reaching out to me on social media with this question that is burning in everybody's mind. Who was the better leader of Nexus? Was it CM Punk or was it Wade Barrett?
Every other metric in our career, you have to vote for CM Punk, except for who was the better leader of Nexus. Come on, Cole. You must be pulling my plums now.
Ladies and gentlemen, stand up for that OTC.
And from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the OTC, Roman Reigns.
Talking about Roman Reigns, second generation star. He's outshined nearly every member of his family tree, man. I'm gonna tell you, undeniable aura. You're talking about pure, smooth, debonair dude. You gotta give it his props.
He's had the most WrestleMania main events in history with 10. One of two men to main event consecutive nights of WrestleMania. Booker, I'm going to ask you the question, is Roman the greatest of all time in WWE?
Stat sheet, man. Stat sheet. Grand Slam champion. Held the Universal Championship for 1,316 days. The longest reigning champion in nearly 40 years, man. That's that man, Roman Reigns.
But Booker, I asked you if you think he's the greatest of all time.
Damn it, stats.
So that means he is, in your mind?
Yes.
And this man, Roman Reigns, exudes greatness. His mere presence is pure intimidation to anyone else in the locker room. There is not an ounce of fear in the OTC, but there are many who know they simply cannot match this man's level of unprecedented dominance in WWE.
Cena is here!
And from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, the greatest of all time, Cena!
So, here's a question for you, Wade. John Cena, is he the greatest of all time, but the worst member of the Nexus?
Well, any member of Nexus who only agrees to wear the yellow N t-shirt for a maximum of 10 seconds in total is the worst member in my book. We were trying to make some money.
The game has arrived.
The cerebral assassin, ready to engage in warfare.
And from Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 255 pounds, Triple H!
Over the last decade, we have seen this man's dominance grow. From a blue blood to a degenerate to a multiple-time WWE champion.
Indeed, Triple H has solidified himself at the top of the food chain in WWE, and he has no plans on stepping down anytime soon.
cerebral assassin. Now he's all about earning the gold and glory for himself.
Indeed, the game has never been more dangerous. He's known as the Great One, the final boss, the People's Champion, The Rock.
Not only did he do it all in wrestling, he's the king of Hollywood, baby.
And from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds,
For everything that is constantly changing in WWE, one thing that remains the same is The Rock's greatness. The final boss has not lost a step, and in some ways, he's even better these days.
Definitely better when it comes to being power-hungry, vindictive, and petty.
If there's anyone who knows what it takes to be at the top of all of entertainment, it's The Rock. So he's clearly doing what he believes he has to in order to remain there.
And that apparently includes intimidation and threats.
Like it or not, the final boss is done worrying about earning anyone in the back's respect. And the same goes for the respect of the WWE Universe. You want to boo The Rock? You want to call The Rock a sellout? He'll be laughing all the way to the bank, whether he's looking at his latest box office numbers or the price of his stock options. The Rock is here to take what's his, and as it turns out, that happens to be anything he wants.
He certainly believes that and lashes out at anyone who wants to challenge that concept.
How can you not love this? One of the most electrifying entrances of all time.
No doubt ready to cement his place at the top of the mountain once again.
I pity anyone who gets in The Rock's way, because they won't last long.
Whatever it takes, whatever he must do, the final boss demands to be victorious. The Beast!
and from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 286 pounds, Brock Lesnar.
No nonsense, man. All business in and out of the ring. Brock Lesnar lives by a simple mantra. Eat, sleep, conquer, repeat. Oh yeah, you don't want to try and get in the way of Brock's routine. Not unless you want to be conquered, man.
And if you think you can avoid being conquered by the Beast incarnate, just ask The Undertaker. Just ask John Cena. You'll quickly learn just how wrong you are. Stone Cold Steve Austin, ready for a fight.
One of the most legendary superstars in the history of our industry. This crowd coming alive for Stone Cold Steve Austin.
And from Victoria, Texas, weighing in at 252 pounds, Stone Cold Steve Austin!
To this day, you can still see how much Stone Cold Steve Austin has influenced not only the athletes, but the business as a whole.
Austin was one of the biggest catalysts for the start of the Attitude Era. His anti-authority attitude struck a loud chord with a lot of people then, and for a lot of people it still rings true today.
Everything about Stone Cold is Texas size, baby. From his charisma to that temper of his.
Nothing is by the book when it comes to Stone Cold.
Here comes 400-plus pounds of pure anger.
And their opponent, from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 425 pounds, Rikishi!
To describe Rikishi, you only need one word: merciless.
Nobody deserves mercy around this man. They deserve to be punished in the ring for laughing at him.
I know Rikishi is done messing around, but I do think he's maybe going too far. As dangerous as ever. In all business when that bell rings.
No more dancing, no more stink faces. It's all about brutality now.
The ring is packed as this 8-way match gets started here. There will be 7 losers and one very beat-up winner.
This is almost like a 7-on-1 handicap match. There are no allegiances that you can rely on in a match like this. I'll just leave it at this. Nobody comes into a match hoping to get chopped around like that.
Even an every superstar for themselves situation in an alliance like that could be key. We know that taking out the legs is one of the most effective strategies in any match. Russian leg sweep. The referee becoming collateral damage. In a no disqualification match, I'd wager the advice is as simple as do whatever it takes.
That's right. You gotta be unflinching, man. Don't hold back. Give it all you got. And then some.
Just going all out with every blow.
Disrespecting the competition.
That's going to fire you up with anger.
Overhand right lands. Watch the quickness on this. Bang! Snap suplex.
Rikishi isn't going to be dancing anytime soon after that.
Yeah, the blood kind of well measured. Just right in the back with those laces.
Oh, did you hear that?
Hard landing on the neck there.
He's able to reverse it. Bang! Spinning kick to the gut. Reversal from the game.
Did they really just bust out a hurricanrana like it was nothing? Just got thrown around like a sack of you-know-what.
John Cena.
That powerbomb was absolutely worthy of both halves of its name. Just battering their opponent.
Rikishi, top turnbuckle. Boom. Flying.
Chopped down with an axe handle.
Back elbow completely cuts them off.
Kneel to the pin. And now here's Rikishi. And a look. Oh, Brock Lesnar over the arm.
Now that's what you
Makes the save and breaks the hold.
A timely intervention.
Getting your mind back into this is one thing, but getting your
Hitting the chair with full. His pin can put the Rock away for good.
he's able to cut off the pin count here.
Whip back into the ring.
Precision punch.
Down on the windpipe.
opponent.
A bone-rattling spinebuster there.
Disrespecting the competition. Ooh.
Taking him to the corner now.
Shoulders down. See him. Might have him. And he only stays down for a 1 count.
His opponent has to be absolutely frustrated right now.
Here's the... Oh, does he have it? Yeah, no, he doesn't get the 3. How?
Finding their way out of this position.
And the tribal chief really having to acknowledge the offense directed right at him at this point. Right to the kidneys from behind. The pin. It's all or nothing time. Stopping the ref's count.
In the nick of time. Oh, nearly took the head.
Rolling out now. He's getting out of there for a little bit. Buys the time to recover.
And that was an efficient form of offense with that move. Boom! Stop right to the belly. Awesome. This one's for the win. Can Triple H kick out?
Did the Rock clinch this? This is just fighting on pure instinct right now. 2-on-1 here, sets off.
Double flapjack.
Cena now with the power and technique.
From the top down to an adjustment.
What's the problem here?
Roman might have it.
Oh, he kicked out it too.
Don't turn out the lights just yet.
Drop kick on target. Uh-oh. Oh, my God, what a move. Boom.
Cena able to ward down.
Doesn't know where he is.
Oh my God, a clothesline.
Right down to the ground.
Oh! And Triple H well scouted.
Kick to the gut.
Oh, what a right!
Crashing down with a bulldog.
Lightning fast punches. And Parker still taking the fight to his opponent.
This match continues to take its...
Here we go. He thinks this is it.
Kick out just before 2.
His resiliency on another level. This match on another level. I am truly at a loss for words here.
Meanwhile, oh, nice scoop roll. For the win. Not letting it happen.
He saw his window closing there.
Turns it around.
Shoulder into the midsection and a pin up for the 3 count.
He got the shoulder up in time.
Somehow able to kick out before a 2 count. How are they still going like this?
Into the steel steps. That's got to be it. Brock Lesnar.
Brock, he set it up. He set up that damn people's elbow. Here we go, baby. Oh, yeah.
But then to Austin.
Rock now. Hudson in.
This right here might be the match of the year.
By the end, it might end up the match of the decade. Triple H counters. Ooh.
The cerebral assassin with the kick to the abdomen before the...
Panic relapse. Will that sew this up for Triple H?
He's going to
Connects with a rock bottom. Could that keep Austin down?
3 count.
He puts an end to the pin there.
High knee right between the shoulders.
Big hair.
Bouncing right into that schoolboy hole. Come on, man. You're going to be okay after that. That's still long bone, man.
What a way to get out of that one. Strong impact from Triple H.
Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here.
Asleep in the prime of the game. Once again, that is not what chairs were created for.
And now we have The Rock.
And an Okada roll here. Stacked high.
And a kick out at 2.
What a kick out. This match has been absolutely incredible. And somehow this fight has found its way right into our laps.
Set him up and a shin breaker. Gonna be hard to walk after that. Breaker.
And his body seems to be the focus of the attack.
Trying to debilitate the capability to stand.
Where's his opponent? Spinebuster.
This is it. This is that moment we're all seeing.
Oh, get the cameras ready, ladies and gentlemen. This is what you buy a ticket.
Good God, what force. The hammer dropped. Literally. Something might be broken.
Blow after blow to the midsection. I don't know how much more anyone can withstand.
Each of these targeted attacks just makes it harder.
The game with the double underhook. Here we go.
That's the game changer. So much damage has been done to the body. I don't think this can carry on.
Yeah, I know this is about honor, but you have to think about your health. Rikishi hoisting up his opponent. Rikishi driver. And Lesnar is out.
Has the game squarely in his sights. What's in store for Triple H?
It could be all over here.
And then back to Austin.
The Brahma Bull's fuming. Triple H better watch out.
Setting up for something here.
Targeting the trachea.
Hell can Cena might be done here. No, he gets the shoulder up.
Oh, he's really giving everything he has in this match. And
full control. There's the lock. Well, that's so this up for Punk.
But then to Punk. Shoulders down. Cena. Punk might have him.
He might have him.
Steve Austin picks up a strong victory. Let's take another look at what made that matchup so memorable.
Here is your winner, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
What a win for him here.
He really displayed his prowess in victory.
A win like that proved he is not messing around.
That match was all business from him, Corey, and that worked. Texas Rattlesnake, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Victoria, Texas, weighing in at 252 pounds, Stone Cold Steve Austin!
This man has main evented and won 3 separate WrestleManias where the WWE Championship was on the line.
He's made a home at WrestleMania.
Yeah, but most recently he made a return to the ring after 19 years to defeat Kevin Owens in the main event of WrestleMania 38. Prepare for a truly electrifying arrival.
And now, here's the final boss of WWE.
The Rock sits on top of the mountain here in WWE for almost 3 decades. The Rock has been dominance personified.
And his opponent from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, The Rock!
Finally, the final boss has returned to WrestleMania.
At WrestleMania 40, The Rock took part in what many consider the biggest main event in WrestleMania history, teaming with his cousin, Roman Reigns. The Rock gets what he wants, and he's made it clear he wants the main event at WrestleMania.
And I love it.
And this is what it takes to gain the upper hand? Seriously?
Look, you gotta get the advantage in this business by any means necessary. So this is what it takes. This is what it takes.
Our referee warning these superstars to get this action into the ring.
But will they listen?
Referee signals for the bell, and we are finally underway.
These superstars are seeing red right now, gentlemen.
A match of this caliber is almost like determining the king of the jungle. How does the Texas Rattlesnake bring down the Brahma Bull?
Rock and Austin are both great brawlers, but Stone Cold can flip the switch and become a technician. If he can tame the Brahma Bull on the mat, could lead to a Stone Cold stunner.
And if all order breaks down and things get really nasty, you have to give the advantage to Austin. Oh, an incredible seated suplex. And he exits the ring.
Better watch the count.
And now thrown back into the ring. Effective counter. The Rock.
Oh, blow over DDT.
Devastating flourish from The Rock here.
Steve Austin's on the wrong side of every exchange.
Thunderous club comes down. Very effective.
Spot up.
Look at it, put him away.
there's still something of a quick kick out.
Incapacitating the shoulder. From the top. Diving elbow drop. Are you kidding me? Did you guys feel the rumble from that impact?
Now Austin's still alive.
And it has to be frustrating not getting a deep count at this point, but you can't let that get to you.
Anything Austin is trying is being suppressed.
The Rock reaching that other level.
He connects with a counter. Austin is going to look to press on the advantage.
He is absolutely back in this fight.
A hard-driven boot to the stomach there.
Looks like that disrupted The Rock's typically dazzling style.
He's going outside to regroup, to catch his wind a little bit.
And he re-enters it.
He left himself wide open. Big mistake.
And Austin fends him off.
Kicks to the gut.
You have to imagine the disdain it takes to repeatedly stop someone like that.
Point of the elbow finds the mark.
The Texas Rattlesnake's humming now.
Yeah, Stone Cold just bludgeoning The Rock.
Oh, that punch.
Oh, look out. It's on now. Bam!
No end in sight to this exchange.
Man, they're really laying it into each other.
Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this.
Fatigue more than setting in, but these superstars are refusing to let up. And this crowd is loving every second of it. Just emptying everything they've got now.
Both absolutely drained, but both
Rapidly teamed off on each other. Adrenaline at peak levels. Well-placed shot gets the final word in this exchange.
The Rattlesnake's coiled, aimed at The Rock.
Stone Cold.
Stop! That's it. The Rock is out.
Kick to the gut. Oh, brutal forearm. Oh.
Austin now hitting the ropes.
With an elbow drop.
A hellstorm's coming, courtesy of the Texas Rattlesnake.
Kick, wow!
Stone Cold! Stone Cold! Stone Cold! Stunner! Psyching themselves up now. Getting placed in the corner here. Punch right to the face.
This is what we mean when we talk about fighting spirit. Things are about to hit another gear here.
Then a knee right to the throat.
There was no issue with that attack. Hey, sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures. Who are we to judge?
Rock so powerful!
Mind buster!
Down hard. The millions and millions are prepared to experience
The people's elbow!
The Rock could have this one.
A kick out. Oh my God!
I don't believe it. Incredible resilience on display.
He's going for rock bottom. Is that enough to take out Austin?
Kicked out at one? Even the ref can't believe it.
And ref didn't even count that two. What the hell?
The Rock reformulating his game plan. It was not enough to end this, so he'll have to move on to plan B.
No backing down here. They really want to make sure the best man comes out on top in this one.
He's going for the pin. That's it. The blood and sweat put into this match. Well worth it. Now let's take another look at these guys in action.
is your winner, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Just another absolute classic from Austin and The Rock.
Both men look great here tonight, but that barroom brawling style of Stone Cold proved too much for The Rock to handle here.
He is ready to be the voice of reason and fairness inside the ring.
Sure, Corey.
The following contest is a special referee match. Please welcome the special referee for this match, the Game Triple H!
I, for one, was thrilled when he was announced as our guest referee.
You and a few others, I think, Corey. Some are afraid he won't maintain the spirit of good sportsmanship and fairness.
Well, we can have those kind of boring old matches anytime. This is something unique and fun.
I am very curious to see how this match plays out with him in the mix. Pierce is here, and he's ready for a fight.
And the participant from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 241 pounds, Adam Pierce.
And the bald-headed tyrant known as P-Head Pierce is usually drunk with power, especially on Monday nights. I'm not sure how powerful he's feeling right now, knowing he has to compete against top-tier WWE talent.
What's your problem with Adam Pierce? Week in and week out, the guy's just trying to keep some semblance of sanity on Raw.
Only to fail tremendously week in and week out. And like I said, the man is a tyrant and bold. All of the above count as 3 strikes against him.
Wow. Can you believe it? Nick Aldis is going to compete.
And his opponent from Kingsland, England, weighing in at 242 pounds, Nick Aldis.
It's rare that we see this man take off the suit and tie, but circumstances tonight have forced Nick Aldis' hand. Tonight, the GM is stepping into the ring to compete.
Well, underneath this man's proper British exterior beats the heart of a gladiator. And Nick Aldis is ready to fight once again with everything he has.
The man has obviously kept himself in fighting shape. Now let's see if he's got any ring rust. Time for Aldis inside.
Triple H taking on the role of referee here tonight.
Stepping out of the boardroom and into the ring, the game taking complete control of this matchup. He holds so many futures in his hands already, and he's firmed his grasp around this one.
Yeah, but don't think for a moment that power has gone to Triple H's head, Corey.
Transitioning right into the wrist lock. Turns this around to get control of the wrist.
I guess referee not paying any attention at the moment, just working the crowd. Shifting into a top wrist lock now.
Getting out and now locking in the side headlock.
He knows he's supposed to be calling this match, right?
Switching things up, taking control of the waist here.
Getting out nicely to transition into a waist lock.
There's the takedown. Cover here. And a good strong kick out there. Great eye and fair count from the ref right there.
You can tell he's taking this role seriously.
Here he comes, sliding back into the ring.
Turns it around with the kid lock.
This guy's got to be kidding me. Sure, it's all about you. You're not refereeing or anything.
Oh, that'll make you bite your tongue off.
Body slam.
He goes for the quick pin. And skirts out of the pin. Give our guest referee his due. That was a good count.
Our special referee doing the zebra stripes proud.
Avoided any damage there.
He's clearly lost sight of his job as the ref tonight. Oh, he flips that around.
Good to see our guest referee is not taking any guff.
Bringing this back into the ring.
Rolling right into a small package pinfall.
And he breaks the count quickly. Rhett was in perfect position there, earning that paycheck tonight.
He's right on top of the action, calling it down the middle.
Caught with the elbow.
Ooh.
Tagged with a punch.
Using the rope to their advantage. Very effective. Pulverizing the arm is a great way to create an advantage. Basically forcing your opponent to fight one-handed. Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here? Running power slam!
Oh, the pinning combination!
I think the ref is showing his true colors with that fast count.
Well, maybe our official just hasn't found their counting rhythm yet. It's harder than it looks.
This referee can't be serious, right? He has a job to do in there.
Well-placed punch, ugly, but effective response.
This is a situation you want to avoid.
Shot to the throat. Debilitating attack on the leg. Tendons and ligaments in the leg can be easily damaged by that.
Stomping down.
This guest referee isn't being pushed around. Boom.
Figure 4. Leg lock. The submission hold is in deep, and my God.
Needs to find a way out, reversing the pressure. That'll break the hold.
Straight into the pin. Wasting no time getting his shoulder up.
Kicking out of that one in a jiff.
Oh, right into a counter. Quickly hoisting him up. Snap pile driver.
Does that put Adam on top for the win?
There's 2. And Pierce able to pick up the victory. These superstars put on quite a show. Here's another look.
Here is your winner, Adam Pearce.
A defeated Nick Aldis here.
With a win like this, I think everyone on Raw is going to tread a bit more carefully around Pierce.